So you just join YouTube newly and you're like, hey, everybody. You know how newcomers behave when they get into a place? They're like, hey, everybody, I'm new here. I'm here. You know, there's just this excitement. Most people join YouTube with excitement, knowing that, okay, I'm about to put out my content out there. People are about to see what I have to offer. You know, there's just this excitement and everything, and then you see everybody's hustling. This person is doing this lifestyle, this person is doing this family vlogs, you know, this person is doing sports, this person is dancing, and then it just feels like you're going to go viral. Everybody's going to see you, your videos are going to be out there. Well, that happens for some people, but for the most part, or for most people, it doesn't just happen like that. It is after you've been here for a while then you realize that, oh, it's not as easy as I thought. So you get to start thinking of how you're going to push yourself out there, and then you see that, okay, there are other people that are on this platform that are coming together to create content and it's giving them publicity. You're like, yes, I need to do collaboration. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how you can get anybody at all to collaborate with you, be it a YouTuber, a celebrity, a governor, a president, whoever it is. I'm going to be showing you how you can get them to collaborate with you and come to your channel. So first of all, if you are on this channel, if you're here at this point, don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share if you find it useful at some point, and let us just start. So this part, very important. When you join YouTube newly, before you start to even think about collaborations, right, the first thing you need to do is to set yourself up. Like, be alright, be okay with yourself, set yourself up in such a way that, in a way that you like. This is how you want your channel to be, this is what you want, or whatever you plan to do on YouTube. Start to try it out, see how it works, before you can now bring somebody, before you can even think of bringing another person to come and join your channel. Do you understand? Like, it's very important that you've set up your channel. I think that's just the word to use. You've set up your channel, indigo set, before you bring another person to your channel. So if you are still new to YouTube, like you're still I like to use 1 year as the benchmark. If you're still less than 1 year, then you might not want to start thinking about collaborations now, except maybe within that 1 year you've done a lot, you've been consistent for 1 year. Because some people come on YouTube and within that first year they post video like this month and next month, and you know, maybe once a month, or they post this month and post next 2 months, and then if you ask the person, they'll be like, I've been on YouTube for 1 year. That's not really 1 year, that's 1 year of inconsistency. But if it's like 1 year of consistency, then that is a lot of time on YouTube. It is very important that you go through the process. It's part of learning, it's part of growing. Go through the process, at least to an extent. Maybe if you have somebody that's going to help you boost your channel just very fast, that's fine. Or if you could just come on YouTube and then the first video you post goes viral, you know. But it's good to understudy the process so that you can be strong. You know how you build a very good foundation, it makes the house stronger. So now I have my pen and paper here. I want to give you guys a breakdown, a very major breakdown, to the extent of telling you the kind of things that you need to send, kind of messages that you need to send out to people. I'm going to try to see if I can draft something. Even if I don't put it in this video, I'm going to put it in the comment section for anybody that wants to like use that as a sample. Don't copy and paste it, because if you copy it and paste it, and let's say so many people also copy and paste, and then somebody is receiving a message and it's the same thing everywhere, it's like, where are these people coming from? When it comes to reaching out to a celebrity, you need to be a bit more formal. First of all, if you want to reach out to a celebrity for anything, the best place to go to is their mail. Most celebrities don't respond to their DMs because they get a lot of DMs, but you see email, most people tend to look at their mails because that's where they get all their important messages from brands, from everybody. So they can't afford to like ignore what comes into their mail. The only thing they might do is they will read the mail and they will not respond because they don't want to do that thing. But trust me, the chances are very high for your message to be seen. So the first thing you need to consider is getting their email address. Their email is most likely going to be on their Instagram account. There's a part where you see contact. Most celebrities have that in their bio. So now we've established the fact that you have to go through the celebrity's email. Secondly, before you can even think of reaching out to a celebrity, you have to grow your channel. When it comes to a celebrity, your channel needs, the numbers are important. The numbers you have on your channel are important because that's going to be one of your greatest selling points. They are not like, say, YouTubers that they understand what's happening here and they just want to come and help your situation and then help your channel grow. So your numbers are important. You're talking in thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, 15,000, 10,000, 20,000, depending on the celebrity you're reaching out to. I cannot say I want to reach out to this kid to come to my channel and I'm talking about 20,000 subscribers. They are not even going to answer me. I might even need to be talking in millions. And then when it comes to celebrities, most times or sometimes you might have to pay. But if you reach out somebody and the person is asking for money and you don't have money, just be going your way. So for those that are not going to ask you for money, they are going to be needing publicity. For somebody to be coming to your channel, especially if he's a celebrity, the person is coming because he feels like on this platform I'm going to gain some form of publicity, I'm going to be seen. So the fact that you're not going to pay the person has to have something to gain. They're not going to leave their house, come to your house to be on your channel just because they want to. I don't know what reason is that. If the person is not your best friend or your close friend, I don't see why the person will just come on your channel for no particular reason. So you're reaching out to a celebrity, you're starting with, it could be dear sir, let's just say dear sir, or if you want to include the person's name, maybe you can include the person's name. You're like, dear so my name is, introduce yourself. That's how I have written such mails or how I have sent such mails to some people. So you tell them who you are. I am Anita Ihesi, a YouTuber based in Nigeria with over so number of subscribers. You see, that is where your subscriber count comes in and it catches their attention. That has to be in first sentence or the first paragraph because that's what they're going to be looking at. The next thing you want to do is to render them some form of praises. If you're talking about a musician, be like, I really love your music. You can refer to a particular music of theirs that you really love. I'm a huge fan of yours. I've been watching you for so number of years and your music is really good. It is, you can just say your music is really good and other sweet things. Just put some sweet things. Now you're making their body sweet to them, even if they're not the ones that are receiving the message, but the person is going to see it as, okay, this person is somebody that is a fan, or this person watches me. You can highlight something that is peculiar so that the person will know that, oh, this person watches me. Let's say it's not a musician now. For example, I reached out to some Big Brother Naija housemates, right? And then when I did that, I highlighted what I observed about them in the house. Like, okay, you're really vibrant and fun and stuff. And when they see it, they know that, okay, this is kind of like my personality. This person is being true to what they are saying. So highlight that. Then the next thing, you want to now give your proposal. I would like to have you on my YouTube channel, or I would like to schedule an interview with you. You can be like, I would like to schedule an interview with you on my YouTube channel. If you have an idea, if you have a concept of what you would like them to do on your channel, state it there. You might not like go into complete details. I'm going to try to give a sample letter in the comment section. Now when it comes to reaching out to a YouTuber, it's going to be a bit less formal because this person is like in the YouTube space and they already understand the concept of collaborations, right? Some people even just reach out to people in their DMs and like, hey, what's up, let's collaborate. But that one is when you people are like on the same level. You might go like before you go to somebody's DM and just say, hey, let's collaborate, you will know what level or what relationship you people have. But if not, if it's somebody that is like, say, bigger than you, you're like, hey, Nkarikata, let me use a random name, hey Nkarikata, or hi Nkarikata, what's up, how are you doing? Also introduce yourself. I am so person, a YouTuber based in this thing. I really love your channel and I like the kind of content you create. I would appreciate it if you could check my channel, and I also like to do a collaboration with you, or like to make a video with you and all of that. It's not usually so deep. You can also reach out to the person via mail rather than DM, because some people don't see their DM. They can just leave all those there. You know what? Your request, your DM will enter request and it probably never be seen. So if you go to somebody's mail, be rest assured that whatever you're sending is going to be seen. There's not left for the person to respond or not. I'm also going to leave a sample. There are steps and processes. There are steps and processes when it comes to reaching out to a YouTuber for collaboration, especially if the person is way bigger than you are. You can stalk the person. I said this in my last video. You need to stalk the person. You need to find a way to be consistent on the person's page. Try to drop comments whenever you see the person's video. Drop your comments sharp. You can even make sure your bell notification is turned on. If the person posts a video, you drop a comment. You like the video, you drop a comment. Follow the person on Instagram. If the person posts something, you drop comments. The person will take note of your name and will know you somehow. And then when you finally reach out, they will be more open to responding to you. In your stalking process, don't be disturbing somebody with DMs. That thing is very, very annoying. Like, don't go to somebody's DM because you want to stalk the person. Today you now be like, hi. Tomorrow you now come, good morning. You're going to come across as very pathetic. Don't do that. If you're reaching out to somebody in their DM, most especially in their DM, go straight to the point. The only kind of message you can drop on the person in the person's DM aside this, maybe if you're responding to the person's story, yeah, that's fine. You can respond to the person's story, say something nice or whatever it is, but don't be a DM stalker. That one is very, very annoying. It's like the person will just block you. Another very important thing is you need to know what you want to offer to this person. What do you have to offer? Because the truth is that for anybody to consider you for a collaboration, all of us, we have our own motives. You have your motives. You guys going to reach out to that person. You have your motive. This is what you want to achieve. You want to grow. You want your channel to grow. So it is out of your own selfish interest. I'm not using selfish in a bad way. It's out of your own selfish interest or your own. It's just your own interest. You're reaching out to the person for your own interest. Is either that, or maybe some people actually reach out to people to help their channel grow. But if it's the other way around, you're reaching out to the person for your own interest. You want your channel to grow. Now let's just assume that okay, it's to your own interest, but think of what it is that you can offer the person. If you have a particular talent, it might come to good use. Like, say, if it's makeup, you can do some nice, interesting makeup on the person, or you can have a nice, interesting makeup session. I actually did that with a YouTuber, and I felt like it would be nice to do makeup since it's something that I can do and since it's something that I can do and it will come across as like interesting. So I did that. If it's what else can I consider as something that you can offer? I don't really know what else. Before you reach out to somebody for a collaboration, you have the idea. Don't just go cluelessly. Except the person is like, all these things are not really deep when it comes to somebody that you guys are on the same level. But if you're reaching out to somebody that is bigger, you have to have your own ideas. Come with your ideas, come with full force. Don't come half and half and like, okay, let's collaborate, and then you expect the person to start thinking of an idea on what they need to do with you. No, come with your ideas so that you already remove that burden of the person thinking of an idea, so the person will have less reason to refuse you. Another thing I really need to point out is that this cannot be overemphasized. If you reach out to somebody for collaboration and the person refuses, please don't take it to heart. Like, don't try. Well, I wouldn't say don't take it to heart because I can't determine how you feel or how you're supposed to feel. But just try not to take it too personal. Don't look at it from the person's angle. Try to put yourself in the person's shoes. This person gets requests for collaborations every time. If you get to that level too, or if you become a bigger YouTuber and you're getting so many requests, you most likely not respond to all of them. And when it comes to the idea of somebody refusing to collaborate with you, it's not every time that it is the bigger YouTuber that refuses the smaller YouTuber. A bigger YouTuber can reach out to somebody else that is like smaller than her in the aspect of YouTube, and the person will refuse. No can come from any angle. No, anybody can tell you no. So it doesn't really have to do with who is the bigger person. So I don't know if I missed anything. I had a lot of things to say for this video. I felt like I was going to write things while making this video, but it's looking like I've not written a lot of things. I think I've said most of what I need to say. I hope that you've learned something today. Something, even if it's just one thing that you took from this video. I'll be glad if you took something from this video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to give this video a like, turn on post notifications, drop your comments. My brother say follow me on Instagram. Yeah, follow me on Instagram, guys. Follow me on Instagram. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.